What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here, and before I get into anything further, I would first of all just like to say a huge thanks to the makers from the Cricket Coach game, especially Ollie for giving me that big shout out on Twitter and the big shout out on the Cricket Coach website. If you guys do want to purchase this game, I'll chuck a link down below in the description. You can also see on their homepage my IPL video 1, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to use Mendes to bowl from the other end. We're going to bring in Bish Kumar, and we have made quite a few changes to the team that played in the last game, and by quite a few I mean a lot of changes. So there's a lot of internationals that have been chopped around. I've pretty much changed the whole thing. So we'll get into that very soon, but we pick up a wicket, which is good. We obviously need that, playing up against the Rajasthan Royals, who... Well, I do have Steve Smith, but Steve Smith is not playing today. But we will get in when we make this first bowling change very, very soon to the changes we have made to the team, which is now, as you can see, we brought in Mitchell Marsh for Luke Wright, like for like, all-rounder for all-rounder. Obviously, he's just batting a wee bit further down. We also brought in Ross Taylor and Marlon Samuels to really go and try and steady up that batting lineup, which was lacking a bit, which means that Aaron Finch misses out, and the legend Rahul Dravid had actually come in for him. So, still can't change my field. I'm getting the overs confused. We're not doing too. We need another wicket here because we're just starting to get picked apart a wee bit. Mitchell Marsh not doing too well on his first game. I still have Kane Richardson, which I haven't used yet, but I think he's in there more of a squad player if someone does get injured. Just as I say that, Mitchell Marsh does pick up Rahane. That's his first wicket in the Indian Super League, Indian Premier League. Obviously, they don't have the. I guess they don't have the rights to the IPL because that would cost a whole lot of money. But another Australian coming in. That's what the Rajasthan Royals are basically made up of. I guess is a lot of Australians, as that's been seen with obviously Watson, Faulkner, Smith. Ben Cummings played for them as well, played in that last game, and Watson was stood down. Well, he wasn't stood down, but Watson didn't play. Steve Smith given the captaincy, which I was quite happy about, being the big Steve Smith fan that I am. But as you can see up the top there, Rahul Dravid in, he's opening, and Robin Uthappa has been moved up the order as well. So hopefully that can go change our fortune, and we can get off to another win, which would be promising, because otherwise we're going to be chasing the competition, which we don't really want to do. And again, Mendes has been expensive in his first over. This is a very good batting pitch, though, I must say. If you can go back and have a look, and the batting, as you can see, the pitch condition is a massive 8. So, which you bring in Yuvraj Singh. Sorry, bit out of breath. Don't know why. Still feeling a bit sick, I think, but we shall carry on. Hopefully, we can really go and start to slow things down. As you can see, we're going for quite a few. I'll bring back Bish Kumar very soon. Hopefully he can go and slow the run rate down. Really what we need here is a wicket, because these two have been going great guns. Yuvraj Singh hasn't bowled too bad. He's only gone for 11 off his 2. And we're just really searching, I guess, more for I guess just a bowling pattern that works, because that has been the problem. Obviously in that first game we got hit for quite a few, and we were short with the batting. It wasn't too bad. It was just too much, I guess. The bowlers didn't do their job, and we just lacked. We didn't lack the firepower, but look at that. I mean, Brad Hodge, 52, 26 balls, strike rate of 200. Very, very impressive. Hopefully we see that kind of big hitting. Tonight we actually have in New Zealand a game of the NatWest T20, which is the revamped England T20 competition, which Jesse Ryder is actually playing in, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. I'm going to bring back Mendes, seeing he's our overseas player, and hopefully he can go and pull it back for us. And we're going to be chasing something hopefully under 200, but at this stage that's not looking likely. It's looking like we are going to be chasing a fairly big total, as they're going at exactly 10s at the moment. And now they've just gone above 10. Come on, Mendes. Come on, Mendes. Maybe. Oh my! Look at that partnership. There's an impressive partnership for T20. That's gone for 6. Jeez, Yuvraj Singh, he's been taken. We'll bring back Dinder. We've got 2 overs left. What can we restrict them to? It's not going to help. That's another 6. These two have just been destroying us. Big time. Mitchell Marsh, he's going to be entrusted to bowl the final over. Another overseas player. And that, hopefully, I mean, we can go and our batting can keep up. But, I mean, we're chasing 200, so it's always going to be a tough ask, especially when you've got the Wall in your team, who's, I guess, he wasn't too bad of a 2020 player in his time, considering his his record and how he did bat in tests. He was very defensive, didn't give his wicket away and stuff, but he did adapt to 2020 cricket towards the end when he was playing. So hopefully these two can go and get us over the line, because that's what we need. But a lot of batting power, obviously, with Steve Smith's not playing, with Marlon Samuels, Ross Taylor, Yuvraj Singh, Mitchell Marsh still to come. So hopefully they can go and get us across the line. But we are going to have to go and up this run rate, because at the moment it is nowhere near enough. So hopefully we can go and make good use of the power play overs. Hopefully, because that's kind of what let us down, and looks like it is letting us down again, as we're only going to pick up 43 from the first 6 overs, which is not great. Not great at all. We really need to start going and getting a move on. These guys are going alright. If we were chasing something around 160, this is a good start, but we're chasing 200 plus guys, so we're going to have to go and get a move on. 50 partnership comes up, but again in pretty slow time. Rahul Dravid hook shot that has gone it's almost gone into the second tier. Almost into the second tier. So I'm really looking forward to watching the NatWest T20. I think quite a few of the games are actually being broadcast on New Zealand TV, which I am quite excited about. And they're at pretty reasonable times as well, because that seemed to be the problem sometimes, especially with the IPL games, why I haven't really been watching them, is because the early ones are alright. The day games, they're okay, because they start at we haven't lost a wicket. That's another 6 for the wall, as he moves on to 49. But yeah, just as I was saying, back to the IPL games, the early ones are alright, because they start at 10:30 New Zealand time, whereas the other ones are at 2:30, and I'm not going to stay up to watch that. It's just too late. I just can't do it. So these games here, being at 10:30, hopefully most of them are around that time, and hopefully we can go and get a move on, because again, we need 13.75 runs and over. Now it's up to 15. See, whenever I go all out attack, it never ends up well, so it's real weird. In this game, you go all out attack, and normally you just give your wicket away, because you just go and try and slap everything. But this is, in a game where you're chasing 160, this is a very good platform, especially with the batters to come, but it is just too slow. It is miles too slow, and that's what happened in the last game as well. Just didn't seem to have the firepower or go for it when we needed it. We need a big over here, and hopefully Dravid can go and produce that, as he hits the first 2 balls away for 4. The third ball he gets bowled, and he makes a good 63. That's alright, we'll take that, and we'll bring in Marlon Samuels. Hopefully he can go and somehow see us through. It's looking very, very unlikely now, as we need 80 off 27. Just not going to happen. Just can't seem to get it away. Utapa now out for 56. He batted well. Both the openers did, but just couldn't up the ante when we needed it. And now it's up to 20 runs and over, and it looks like it is going to be another loss excuse me, for the Pune Warriors, as they go 0-2 and will be sitting bottom of the leaderboard, which is not ideal after 2 games, and we have a wee bit of work to do to catch up. But I must say that obviously bringing Dravid in was good, and Taylor and Samuel seem to be batting quite well too, so that's always promising, and hopefully they can go carry on their form. Not sure what's happening here. Very weird. Hopefully these two can go and carry on this form into the future games as well, as Samuel seems to be really tonking it around for me. And I'll just go and try and adjust some things, because again it's just the bowling. The bowling is going for way too much, and I think that was a bit of the issue when we did the draft. I didn't really have a look at the squad, and really in the squad we should have picked up a few more bowlers, a few more Indian bowlers, but that never happened. Ross Taylor hits that one away for 6. 50 partnership and 22 balls. This is what we needed earlier, guys. But it's going to be another loss for the Pune Warriors. This time we lose by 26, and we'll just quickly go and have a look. As you see, Brad Hodge picking up that man of the match for his 80 not out. Him and Shane Watson put on an incredible partnership to get the win. Zimbabwe smash Bangladesh in the test match in other news. But as you can see, we're in 9th. Not great. And hopefully we can go and pick up. But then again, saying that, the Royals went 1-1. Daliar top. And who do we have in the next game? In the next game we have the Hyderabad Sunrisers at home, so hopefully that can go and help us pick up a win. Anyway guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, do subscribe. Remember to check out the link down below for the Cricket Coach game. It is really cool, and I